Hey, good evening, guys. Jake Graham here. So I want to talk to you guys about what's going on right now in the friggin' United States of America. One, we just got rid of a president that more than half the country likes for an 80, no, I guess he's not quite 80 yet, 76-year-old man that has clear signs of dementia, and he's taken so much medication right now that he slurs when he speeches. See how I just did that? I splurred. Anyways, back on track. So, Biden won the election. More votes than any president in history. Do you know what that means? That means 75% of the people that you've been talking to that said they like Donald Trump actually despise him. All you Biden lovers out there, the ones that like to be proud to admit that you voted for Joe Biden, guess what? Most of the people you were arguing with on Facebook, it seemed like you were outnumbered on the debates there. They were all secret Joe Biden fans. That's how Joe Biden won the election. And you know how Trump's approval rating with African Americans went up higher than any other Republican president in history? Yep, that was all just a ploy. Just so they think that Trump was actually popular. Boy, did they sure fool us. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. There's a good chance you're going to get the next 4 years. You're going to have your Washington, D.C., and gun capitals. But at the meantime, well, you were so damn blinded by your hate for Trump that you said you would literally vote for anybody else as long as it isn't Trump. You never thought about the consequences you would have with Joe Biden. That guy didn't have to do press conferences. That guy didn't have to make sense in debates. He just had to show up there and look like your sweet old grandpa, and he was going to get your votes. Well, he got your votes. And guess what? Now, you get to listen to the very few select minority Trump supporters that don't really exist. You get to hear us for the next 4 years telling you everything you voted for over and over again. And guess what? You're not going to like it. But don't feel bad, because neither are we. That's why we have voted for an American proud president, a guy born with a silver spoon, grew up in the rich, fancy life in New York City, made it to a billionaire status, and decides at the end of his life he wants to run for president. Why? Because he actually understood what was happening with the American people. Now, tell me, how does a multi-billionaire businessman know more about what's going on with the day-to-day people than Joe Biden, who's been in public service for almost 50 years now? Doesn't make no sense. But you guys didn't care about that part. You guys just cared about that you get the mean man off stage. You don't care about his policies. You just don't like the way he talks. Who is the sheep? Or I should say, who are the sheep in this conversation? Who's the one that couldn't shut their mouths for 5 minutes and listen for 10? All right, guys. I know I'm all over the place on this video. I just had to get something out there to y'all because I felt like I'm not the only one out here that feels this discouraged. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you don't like the video, please leave a comment. I look forward to talking to you. This is my dog Lincoln. This is Jake signing out.